my name is Melissa Palacios. During the presentation, I will provide you with my personal ratings for Covenant Presbyterian Church on the 5 applications of entrepreneurial orientation. A little background of Covenant Presbyterian Church is that it is part of a bigger organization called the Presbyterian Church USA, also known as PCUSA. PCUSA is governed by a constitution comprising of 2 volumes. The first is the Book of Confessions, which is concerned with matters of doctrine. The second is the Book of Order, which is concerned with matters of church organization, membership, and government. The first ratings will begin with autonomy. Autonomy is an individual or a team taking independent action to bring a business concept or vision through completion to a profit-driven company. And that is mainly what the 5 dimensions of EO are defined for, is for profit-driven companies to assess these 5 divisions and applications. However, my presentation will be focused more on the religious aspects. So, on the surface, in a religious context, autonomy would rate very low. However, switching the direction to congregational autonomy, the rating increases. Covenant congregation responds to its community by identifying, developing, and initiating changes in its church programs and activities. And this is why I would rate it high on congregational autonomy. One example of congregational autonomy within Covenant would when it became part of More Light Presbyterians, making it a More Light congregation. More Light Presbyterians support, accept, and promote the religious rights of LGBTQI members of the Presbyterian Church. Also, in support and solidarity of the Jewish community to a bombing of a synagogue last year, Covenant encouraged its congregates to participate in a prayer night. This dimension is the most relevant to Covenant than any of the others. I don't have any suggestions for increasing the level of this dimension, as I feel that the autonomy, again, for Covenant is very high. The rating for proactiveness and innovativeness is low for Covenant. Religious innovation is any change in religious practice, organization, or belief. Religious innovation is considered a threat to an Orthodox tradition. So there can be a social change within the individuals which comes about in response to their social environment. However, this would be more related to the congregational autonomy that was described in the previous rating. The next is competitive aggressiveness. And competitive aggressiveness is described as the intensity of a firm's efforts to outperform industry rivals. This rating, again, is deficient in this religious evaluation. Of course, all denominations strive to maintain and grow their membership, but to say that a church is competitively aggressive in doing so is not present. So, in other words, Covenant is not demanding its members to recruit from other local churches or poach other members in order to meet this demand of increasing and growing its membership. Most members are generational. They've moved to Lubbock, transferring their membership. A friend has brought them, or they receive literature from a community event in which Covenant participated in. One example of this is there have been several new members to Covenant because of its presence in the Lubbock Pride event that was had last year. The last application is risk-taking. Risk-taking is the capacity to take risk and the propensity to act outside accepted practices and norms. In a religious setting and on the highest level, the ability to take risk and navigate uncertainties may be by a belief of divine direction. The rating for risk-taking, again, is low because a change to religious beliefs and religious practices are rarely deviated from. So again, this would tie into the proactiveness and innovativeness of religious innovation, and it's very orthodox, so it's said, and any deviation from that would not go through, or would not be accepted, in other words. So I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and I welcome any comments. Thank you.